The one simple reason as to why Seiko has fallen out of favor is just wanted to mention something that I failed to in the video. All of this was spurred from a good friend of mine who's in the Army. He was looking to get himself a Seiko for no more than 300 bucks. You can see in the video what the reasoning was why I suggested against going with something from the Seiko 5 line for his line of work. That was the prompt for the video. Let me know what you think. Thanks. All right, another little watch rant out with the bro. Walking around thinking about Seiko, and there's been a lot of people on YouTube and otherwise been talking about how Seiko's changed. Of course they have, looking to move more up market, it seems, and going from being an affordable darling to someone that's trying to have a more premium offering. I guess you can't really hold it against them for trying to do that for their business, cracking down on gray market sellers. But I think the slight falling out of favor for Seiko comes down to one simple thing that I haven't seen mentioned. And first and foremost, I guess I'm wearing the Seiko Willard SPB 183 today. This is gonna be my beater watch for forever. I don't really think I'll get rid of this watch, and the reason being is I probably won't get other Seikos. And that sucks to say that, but I really loved my SKX. It went everywhere with me for years and years, and ended up leaving that in the back of a buddy's car on a trip where we hit a bunch of national parks. I don't know why I took it off. Maybe the band was wet or something, and I just took it off, left it in his car, and completely forgot about it. But I guess that brings us to, why was Seiko such a darling in those SKX years? It was because you were able to get an affordable dive watch. I mean, I know it probably wasn't in line with their retail price, but they were readily available pretty much everywhere for around 200 bucks, 300 bucks max. And for not having a hacking movement, for being obviously not perfect, they were such incredible watches, and I fight off getting another one all the time. That goes to say, I mean, Seiko has moved up market, but their offerings are a little bit better, right? You get sapphire, you get ceramic bezels, whatnot. But I think they're moving away from what made them such an enthusiast watch, and that was the approachability. Of course, they're offering more premium stuff. Of course, that entails a price increase. But I think the one simple reason as to why Seiko has fallen out of favor is their offerings right now with the Seiko 5 catalog is extremely cool to see them embracing colorways, complications with the GMT, all essentially embracing the modding community and making it a part of their own catalog that they're manufacturing. But the problem with that is, why can we not just get screw down crowns? If those watches came with one simple feature, which is, say it with me, a threaded crown, then Seiko would be quite possibly one of the greatest watch companies currently. And unfortunately, I think they did hold that title for quite a while, but I don't feel as though I resonate with them as much. I mean, I went and sought out a deal for this Willard was in the market to get another watch. Of course, you can always go gray. A king turtle on eBay was like $350, $400 new that I bought. So I mean, that's still tremendous value. So I'm not gonna say that they're not offering anything with value. Of course, inflation, yada yada, is why, in attempt to push people up market to your more premium models like that king turtle, which I felt was not approachable in size. I just didn't gel with the 44.5 millimeters. I didn't gel with the thickness, and especially that stupid Cyclops on there. Sold it after having it for, I don't know, 8 months or something like that, and I replaced it with this Willard, which I sought out a deal which was about half off. I shouldn't say half off literally, but it was quite discounted on Watcho.com. Shout out to Watcho. But having the Seiko 5s issued with a screw down crown would make Seiko the complete darling again, and I think that's as simple as it really needs to be. I mean, you're offering a collar GMT, which on an affordable GMT feature, I totally understand. I think the Batman is or whatever you want to call it, that Batman configuration is pretty cool, and I would consider adding that watch. I think for about $400, it's not a bad option at all. But what would make it the ultimate option is a screw down crown. I don't even care if it's 200 meters water resistant. Give us 100 meters, but give us a screw down crown, so I know that when I take this watch with me and do these fun activities, right? When I do the stuff that I like to do, I know that it's gonna be okay, because that crown's not gonna pop out on me. And I've seen Teddy Baldessar actually did a great video with a diver, and he was trying to dispel the whole thing behind a screw down crown for even less than serious diving needs. He said he took one of the GMTs on a dive with him and it performed perfectly and there was no worries. He thinks people make too big of a deal on a screw down crown. But I'm here to say, I mean, like, why not? Why not just give us a screw down crown? Make these watches the most robust and most fun watches on the market. Don't even fix the bezels, don't even fix anything. Just give us a screw down crown. But yeah, I think that's the synopsis of why Seiko is falling out of favor, and they don't really have to do anything different. There's no problem with them wanting to move up market, and I think some of their offerings are really cool. I mean, am I gonna get a 62 Moss or a full price Willard over something Swiss in that same price? Probably not. I mean, you're approaching Longines. You could probably get a Hydra Conquest, which is just objectively a way better watch. A Squale would be an option. Yeah, I think it poses a problem without having the refinement, and they're venturing, not having the refinement with moving up market ventures into a territory where it does become more of a luxury good, where you're paying for the brand name. And I mean, Seiko has always been the value offer. It's the one watch that you could probably use for the rest of your life. I would like to see that one watch, for some people, be a Seiko 5. And the way that you can ensure that no one takes that watch off of their wrist and they are a Seiko fan forever is give them water resistance. Give them that screw down crown, that peace of mind. Well, this has been my little Seiko rant. I'm gonna look at my notes. I was getting a little philosophical the other night, just typing in my notes. There's Birdie sunbathing. Still a lot of snow out here. It's kind of hard. I was gonna do a walking video, but it's a bit crunchy and unstable out here with the snow. I saw some black bear tracks out there, so I was like, let's just go settle in somewhere. But let's see. I think that does it for me for today. But I really love Seiko. Really loving this Seiko Willard. Although it's not perfect for the price, I think it's an awesome watch, and probably going to be my last Seiko for the reasons that I stated. And that's not necessarily a bad thing, but we'll see. If you give us some fun stuff with a screw down crown, I will go nuts for those watches. I think they're really fun Seiko 5s that I just don't want to be out here in the woods. Want to go and jump in the lake. I've been camping, want to go bathe. I jump in the lake not even thinking, and I see that crown is pulled out. No more watch. So that's my little spiel. I really appreciate you tuning in if you did, and I will keep these little nature rant vlogs, whatever, coming. What do you think, Birdie? What's up, dog? Come here, little boy. This guy wants to get moving. Can I have a kiss? All right, no kiss and no screw down crown. Peace.